No, hold on. This is 5 minutes funnier. Hi, and welcome to 5 Minutes Funnier, the comedy how-to. I'm your host, Jimmy England. The other day, I was talking to another comedian who was very complimentary about what I did, and he said something I found very shocking. He said he really wished he could write a clean joke, but he could only write dirty jokes, which I thought was extremely strange because when you come right down to it, how a joke is constructed, whether it's clean, risque, dirty, whatever you want to call it, it's the same no matter what. We are predisposed to laugh at the dirty / risque joke. It's just something that is built into our nature. Now, it isn't something that's brand new. They traced what is considered the first risque / dirty joke back to 1900 BC, back in ancient Sumeria, and it goes like this. Something which has never occurred since time immemorial, a young wife did not fart in her husband's lap. Okay, I'm not saying it's a knee slapper, but considering it's 1900 Sumeria, pretty damn good, really. For some reason, we are definitely disposed to laughing at the dirty jokes. I can guarantee you that as a child, the first thing you laughed at when you went to school was probably somebody making some sort of comment, probably a fart joke, to be honest with you, and you thought that was hilarious. And here we are all these years later, I'll bet you're still laughing at fart jokes. The trouble is, if you do write a dirty joke, it is so hard to get one that stands out that you don't stand out. You're just one of the crowd who's doing a joke, generally accompanied by a lot of F-bombs and what others about your genitalia or somebody else's, or the act of sex, or what have you. Now, I'm not saying that it's not okay to have dirty jokes. It is. In fact, in certain instances, it's a good idea. If you're working to a bar audience, it's a little bit on the rougher side, that sort of thing can appeal to them, and you can grab their attention and move on to other things possibly. As a matter of fact, I have found that the F-bomb used correctly, which is basically to emphasize a point, can really enhance a line that you're doing. If I turned around and said that it was really, really big, it's not as big as if I say it was effing big. You definitely see effing big as being bigger. That's using it to emphasize, and that's not a bad idea to do in that situation. The point is, though, that if you do dirty jokes alone, you will miss out on a lot of good paying jobs because there's a lot of work out there for people who can do a good clean set. So learning how to do a clean joke is not a bad idea. So how do you do it? How do you break in clean material into your act? It's a little scary to go out there with something that's all brand new at any time, but doing something that's brand new and also happens to be clean can be twice as scary. So what I would suggest to you starting off is just put together 2, 3, 4, 5 jokes that are clean, and just find a place to instill them, or rather to install them into your act and work on them that way. Build them. Keep getting more and more. And then eventually you'll get comfortable with the fact that you do not have to do just the risque stuff. You can do the clean. Now, don't think that I didn't go through the same sort of thing that you're going through. I actually began as a comedian thinking that I was going to talk about sex in the elderly. I wasn't doing it graphically, but I thought, yeah, this will be a funny topic. And I very quickly learned that there's other places I can go that work better. I have a few jokes about sex being over 70, but I save them for special occasions. I don't have to use them all the time. So one of the neat things about doing clean jokes is that there's something especially rewarding when you get that big laugh and all it was a smart, clever, funny joke where you could say it to your grandmother, you could say it in a church, you could say it at school, it doesn't matter, but it was funny, it was hilarious. There's a sense of accomplishment when you write a joke like that. Is it easy? No, it is not. It's scary, and if you don't do it all the time, it's hard, but it's extremely rewarding. Well, that's it for 5 Minutes Funnier. I'm Jimmy England. As always, please subscribe. Please share us with your friends. Give us a like. I always appreciate that. And as always, stay funny, everybody.